everyone, Effie here. I want to talk a little bit about something that's been on my mind. Grammar. Grammar is a painful subject, isn't it? Well, many people put grammar in the same category as things like going to a dentist or cleaning the bathroom. It's unpleasant but necessary, right? You don't really like it, but you have to do it. But is grammar necessary? Do you have to study grammar to learn a language? Oh, I can hear many people answering me already. They say, of course you have to learn grammar. You won't understand the language without understanding the grammar. Hey, then I hear some others saying like this. I have to learn grammar, miss, because it's on my test. Now, but what about that first objection I mentioned before? Is grammar really necessary in order to understand a language? What do you think, guys? And I think the answer is not necessarily. I think that grammar is a very helpful way to try to understand the language, but it's not always needed in order to use it, especially in speaking. And help you understand that, think it like this way. Grammar is descriptive, not prescriptive. So grammar describes what the language is like. Just like I can describe the coffee I am enjoying right now. I have a cup of coffee here. The coffee I'm having now is, well, it's black in a small paper cup here. It's still hot and it tastes bitter as I didn't put any sugar with my coffee here. Yeah, and the aroma, guys, is so fresh and smoky. Oh yeah, let's have a sip. Wow, so good. Now, what I did just now, I just described my coffee to you, right? I told you what my coffee is like. Now, it would be very strange if I told you I'm going to prescribe a coffee for today. It's almost like I'm going to order a drink. Like, hello, yes, I'd like a medium-sized coffee, please. Black coffee, please. No sugar. Oh yeah, it must be very hot and please serve it on a small paper cup. Okay, thank you. It's not like that, yeah. Now, grammar is the same way. Grammar did not prescribe the kind of language that would go with it. And so, grammar only described the language already existed. And I think it's the same thing with all languages around the world, right? Now, if you ask me, why is that relevant? Well, it means that grammar is not perfect because languages are not perfect, right? You know, languages were just made by people trying to communicate with each other, right? And they weren't thinking of some organized system to make sure that the language is perfectly consistent. You know, there are sometimes like, exceptional things or rules in grammar, right? So I think it's impossible to simply memorize the grammar and then be able to understand and use the language perfectly from there. And I think that's not what grammar was intended for anyway, right? So what should we do from here? Well, you know, when we are learning a language, we should focus on exposure, you know that. Trying to get as much exposure to the language as possible and then trying to use it, trying to practice with it very often. So, and the grammar comes along as a useful tool to describe the parts of the language to us and help us better understand it. I hope you get my point here. Well, I hope this was helpful for you. If you disagree with me, then leave a comment below. Let me know why you have a different opinion. And I think I'm gonna make the next video to address that comment more specifically. Alright? Okay guys, I think I'm going to continue enjoying my coffee now. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.